You know what, let's just skip the intro and get straight into it. Hello, I'm Terrier55 Stepney. I play trains and some of you watch videos of me doing that, you strange people. This year marks 10 years since I made my YouTube channel. I've made so many different things in that time that it's probably difficult to tell what this channel even is anymore. Believe me, I have family who have access to YouTube and I struggle to explain this. Hi Mom, hi Dad. For anyone who's stumbled across my channel from my actual life, wait, don't unfriend me, I can explain, it's not as weird as it looks, honest, I can quit any time. I was 12 when I started making videos, mostly Thomas stuff, and as I've grown up, the videos I make have naturally changed too. For those of you who have stuck around for the past 10 years, I haven't forgotten you, and I can't thank you enough for coming along for the ride this far. There's been many times I thought I should just grow up and stop making videos, but we're still here. So let's have a quick recap of the things that I've already made on this channel and general videos that you can expect to see. First off, I really love making stories, especially when these are filmed with miniatures, like so many of the TV shows that we all grew up with. I'm far from the only person who's had a go at recreating or creating these things for themselves. Because of this, I've now got a master's degree and I'm a freelance stop-motion animator who would love to one day work in the children's film and TV industry, such as at Aardman, because obviously. Currently, I'm doing commercial work and short films, like for the Bluebell Railway and their Terrier Gala recently. The animations I make are made with thousands of pictures of physical models, and most of these I build myself in a range of scales for my own projects and for others. For the bigger builds I do, there will usually be a video showing how it was made, or a behind the scenes video showing how something was destroyed. I've not strayed too far from my roots, and much like more people than you probably realise, I have been known to make the odd Thomas video, because they're really fun to make. It's really awkward because most of you watching my videos are Thomas fans, young or old. And I love making stuff for you because that's what I've always done. But I don't want to be just tied to making talking train content for the rest of my life, because I'm getting older. So what I'm saying is, I don't know my audience anymore. For instance, it's far too late now, but I really wish I could go back and change my username to something less fanboy looking than Terrier55 Stepney.
Terrier55 Stepney. Now, that doesn't sound like his real name.
It's in many ways it's because it isn't.
But, well, he is still my baby. If you don't already know, it probably makes no sense to you, so the name comes from a steam engine who's green but not actually green and called Stepney, who lives at the Bluebell Railway and featured in the Railway series, which you may not have heard of, and the TV show with the windmill intro that you probably have heard of. The type of locomotive that Stepney is was nicknamed a terrier because they sounded like a Jack Russell when they chuffed along. The engine's number is 55 and the name is Stepney. Not Stephanie, not Stepney, not anything else. Stepney. My first channel was actually called 10 Cents for a different show altogether, but I lost the password almost immediately, and so this channel came along 2 months later. Good news, there will still be stories about the Rev's famous engines on this channel, especially the Skarloey gang, I admit. Maybe one day I'll get a computer that's strong enough to handle trains again, and I'll branch back into filming with that too. These last few years, I've been living in several different places and have had to travel back to my parents anytime I want to film something. And even then, I've just been working with a basic laptop, so thank you for your patience whilst I've made videos like, well, this, and all the vlogs and Patreon plugs in between making actual episodes. I've just physically not been able to make them. If my niche is introducing people to railway heritage and encouraging Thomas fans to take that step into supporting their own local preservation schemes, then so be it. Even if it's a teeny tiny demographic, it's a good cause, I suppose. It's like if you have people like the Unlucky Tug and Enterprising Engine 93 on one side, and folks like Laurie's Mechanical Marvels and Chris Eden Green on the other, I'm somewhere in the middle of the scale. I know all of these people too, so maybe we should just all get together and make a massive collaboration and really mess things up. Now, if you're concerned, I'm not just stuck indoors playing with plasticine all day. I do get out and about. An awful lot, as you'll be aware if you've seen the Terrier Travels vlog series. And just for the record, I was using that hashtag years before Hornby came along and stole it, let it be known. These travel vlogs started as what I thought would be a one-off video back in 2017 of me and some friends mucking about. So many of you have said that they've helped you to see places you wouldn't have otherwise known about, or just made you laugh seeing a bunch of adults acting like children, and that's made them all worthwhile. They're basically one big variety show of everything and anything. You'll see a lot of familiar faces in them from the fandom, and hopefully get some inspiration for places to visit yourselves. For that very reason, I started Guide Rail, which is a slightly more serious educational series sharing the history of some of the places I've visited in the vlogs. We cover anything steam-powered mainly, from entire railways to specific engines, ocean liners to model villages, hopefully helping to promote some of them in doing so. Not shown on camera much because I'm trying to focus, and that also makes me look like a Victorian chimney sweep, I'm a volunteer at the Bluebell and Tallyslin railways in the locomotive department. So if you ever see me around, do come and say hi. I'm learning how to fire and one day drive the engines, but there's so many other ways you could help out and I can't recommend it enough. That's all the regular videos you can expect on this channel, but random one-off ones will crop up too, I'm sure. I'm sorry if this video comes across as self-centered in any way. I really don't want to make this all me, and I, but I did feel the need to explain where this channel has come from, where it is now, and where it's going. I've got to the point where I do my hobby so much that it's blended with my career and real life, and sometimes it's difficult to separate the two. Things can change overnight, but whilst I'm here now, I'm going to keep making content. Whatever that may be, and however regular. I don't want to lose all integrity, and though it may look like it at times, I am not doing this for the money, because this video is not sponsored, and there are many better ways I could earn a living, let me tell you. Okay, I haven't listed them out, but imagine I've told you. If these videos and models do pay for themselves, then of course that only means I can make more of them. So cover your ears if you don't like self-promotions, because yes, I am on Patreon. If you're planning to stick around for the next 10 years with me, then maybe become a patron. And cancel any time if you're a bit skeptical, because you know what? I get that. There's 3 low-cost tiers that you can join, and you get to see bonus videos, regular posts about what's coming next, see everything weeks before everyone else, and join our private Discord server, as well as having your username read out at the end of every video, like at this one. It's not essential, you can still enjoy everything just on YouTube, but for those who are able to show their support, it truly makes a big difference. 10 years ago, I did not think I'd still be here online, and that I'd have met so many great people or been to so many unforgettable places. But I know how fortunate I've been in doing so, and I could not be happier. Who'd have thought I'd steal the class, name and number of a 147-year-old steam engine, make videos and be associated with the poor thing for the rest of my life. Truly emotional. I'd like to sincerely thank every single one of you who's ever clicked on one of my videos. Give a handshake of thanks if you've liked or commented on them. Do a backflip of thanks if you've subscribed, and build a statue on the moon for you in zero gravitational gratitude if you're a patron too. You are a good person. Dry rails and smooth running to you all, bluebells forever and all of that, and I will see you in the next one. And I understand if you like me slightly less after watching this video, but please just know I'm grateful. Goodbye! Huge thanks to my brilliant patrons: Alex Goodman, GBH Train, Donald9 and Douglas 10, D0280 Falcon, Sean Tempest, Nat, Sam Bennett, Alco, Henry Forrester, and Random Thomas Fan.